Hello friends, and welcome to today's video where we're going to talk about WHIB's debut album, Cutout. I don't know if they're called WHIB, like that's how you're supposed to call them. That's what I'm calling them going forward, okay? I like calling people weird names. It's my thing. We all have to go with it. Anyway, let's go over how this video is going to work. I'm going to run through the track list. I'm going to give you my thoughts on each song. There's only two, so it shouldn't take that long. And then I'm going to give this album a score out of 10 at the end. However, a few disclaimers before we continue. Disclaimer number one. One of these songs is a pre-release. It came out a week ago. I have heard it a couple times. The other one's pretty new. Again, heard it a handful of times. But all my opinions on these songs very much may change over time. Second disclaimer is, of course, my standard one. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion because, as the mug always says, music is subjective, and that is great. Now that we have all of that out of the way, let's get started. And, of course, we're starting with the title track, Bang. And here's the thing. This song is pretty good. I will concede that this is a pretty good song. However, I think the background music could have been used for an amazing song, so I am minorly disappointed we didn't get that. But let's get into the rest of the song, ignoring the potential for the background music, let's call it, okay? Starting with the verses, they're both pretty good. I really liked the second one. I thought that one was great, but the first one is a solid verse too. The bridge is also very cool too. I really liked it, okay? Like, I thought it was excellent, and I particularly liked the way it flowed into the final chorus. I thought it did a really good job there. The pre-chorus, meanwhile, is, I'm gonna say, minorly amazing. Like, it's not fully amazing, but it's close because while it is short, it works perfectly, and I just really enjoyed it. Now for the chorus itself. On paper, she's fine, okay? I have no substantial gripes with this chorus. However, there is something about it that really rubs me the wrong way. I cannot explain this for the life of me, but there's just something about this chorus that really grinds my gears. It irks me. I've listened to this chorus a good few times now because I've heard the song like a couple times, and the song has multiple choruses, so I've heard this chorus. And I can't figure it out. I can't put my finger on what in particular it is, but I know it brings the song down for me. Big picture though, this is a perfectly decent debut song. Like, it's fine. It's doing what it needs to do. However, it's not phenomenal. I've heard better debut songs in the past, 2 months, which means that I can't help but be a bit underwhelmed by this one. Anyway, the second and final song on this album is the pre-release Dizzy, and in my defense, I was gonna review this when it came out, and then I never got around to it. I'm not sorry. I'm a busy boy, but in my defense, I was going to. And also, while we're here, the music video for this song, very strange. Strange music video aside, this song is fine. Like, there's parts of it that I liked. There's parts of it that I didn't like. At the end of the day, though, it's a perfectly acceptable song. Let's jump into it, though. Starting with the verses, they're long. Like, the first one in particular is very long, but it's like a decent verse. Like, I enjoyed it. The second one is a bit weaker though, if you ask me. I think it's just that I hate the background music for the rap. However, the singing at the end was good. I liked that part. As for the bridge, if you ask me, that is, I don't want to say the worst part of the song, but I did enjoy it the least out of all the parts of the song. It's just really not for me. It's not a style that I personally enjoy, and I wasn't the biggest fan of it. The pre-chorus, however, is my favorite part of this song. I remember the first time I heard this pre-chorus, I was so excited for the chorus to come in because it's such a good pre-chorus. The potential this had was through the roof. Unfortunately, I did use the term potential intentionally because while the pre-chorus is immaculate, the chorus itself kind of annoys me, and I'm just not all that into it. Like, I know I'm a broken record. I'm aware. I hate an overly repetitive chorus, and this one just goes a little too far. Like, they say dizzy one too many times, and it pisses me off. Also, because this is the first ever thing they put out, I do want to view it from that context for a moment, and it's a bit of a disappointment there too. Like, I'm sorry, when I heard this song the first time, I had no desire to hear any of WHIB's other songs. Like, it's a fine song, again, don't get me wrong, like, it's not a bad song, but for your first release, you really want to hook people and draw them in and make them excited for your music, especially if you're doing a pre-release for your debut. This did not do that. But that is all I have to tell you about this album. So with that, it is score time, and overall, I'm gonna give it a 7.7 out of 10. It's fine. Both of the songs are perfectly fine, but neither one are great. I don't see myself really listening to them all that much in the future, but they're not bad either. So yeah, 7.7 out of 10. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your thoughts on this album down below. Let me know which song you like more. You can also like and subscribe if you want to or don't. I will be okay either way. And yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!